Hello, welcome to Hard Rock Nation. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change strings on an electric guitar. This is one of my favorite things to do. You don't want to do it too often because it can get quite expensive. But this right here is how to change strings on an electric guitar. So let me show you the tools you need. First, you're going to need an electric guitar. It doesn't matter what kind. It can be a Stratocaster for that matter. You're going to need Rabbit Slinky guitar strings. It doesn't matter what kind of strings. You're going to need a pair of clippers. These ones are old ones that Dad hates. And you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, relatively small one, for intonation adjustment. And you're going to need a sock with a little bit of oil on it for conditioning the fretboard and the making your pickups and stuff look good. So I'm going to put you down right here. Let me put you down in a good spot. Now, you don't have to have one, but it certainly helps. Maybe a one of these things, which is a string winder. This end right here goes over the tuning machine, and it makes it a whole lot easier to unwind the strings to make it very fast and effective. Now I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. But first thing you're going to do, you're going to take your guitar, and you're going to undo the guitar from the tuning machines. So you're going to take this, go around it. Make sure the hole on the tuning machine is straight up and down like this. There we go. We'll take this off. I love this string winder, it makes it so much faster. Can y'all see me good? There you go. You're going to flip your guitar over like this. You're going to do the same thing. And make sure your tuning machine is relatively straight. It's going to completely unwind it. That way there ain't a single bit of tension on it. I'm going to unwind this one. I don't know if you can see, but you can kind of see. If you're watching this on mobile, you could probably zoom in. But now you have all your strings loose. And what you're going to do is you're going to take them off. You're going to put your string winder to the side. You're going to carefully, I say carefully for a good reason. You're going to carefully undo it, because if you don't be careful, you could poke your finger. And it sucks. Because it's like poking it with chicken wire. But except the strings are much thinner than chicken wire. So you're going to make sure, and you don't want to get rid of these strings, you want to save them. Now, if you're a professional musician, you'll likely get rid of the strings. Completely throw them away. But I am a professional. I want to say I'm a professional. But I don't like to throw away my guitar strings, because if I do, and something goes bad, guess what? You don't got nothing to replace it with. Because you're not always going to take a fresh set of strings with you wherever you go. And it's annoying. So, you pull it out of the string ferrules. And what the string ferrules are, let me put you in a better light. But what the string ferrules are is those little holes right there. And you're going to remove them from the headstock right here. As you can see, I only got 2 left. So I'm going to put you right here again. I'm going to continue taking your strings off. Now you have to, since these are used strings, they are crimped right where the string comes into and out of the string ferrules on the through the nut and past the bridge. You might want to take a pair of vice grips and straighten that out, depending on what you want to do. But what you do is you're going to take the string. Once you got the strings off, you're going to roll them up nice and neatly like you got the strings. That way you can use them again for an accidental breakage. That's the only thing that sucks about playing guitar. String breaking. Oh yeah. And it happens monthly. It's a monthly deal. Tell me, I tell you. Just tell me about it. Talk about some of that stuff in the comments. That'll help me out. Get me a good laugh in. Cause I know. I really do. It's a pain in the butt, but you want to be a musician, especially one that uses stringed instruments. It's what it is. So I got my Fender string kind of handle. Now this guitar was a 5-string guitar for a while. It's becoming a 6-string guitar today. I'm trying to do all this before I hit 30. So now, unfortunately, since these strings are used strings, they will continue to rust more and more and more, and it'll get to the point where they're useless. So that's the thing about old strings, is that when you save them, it's a good idea to save them, but they don't last very long when you save them because now they're not on the instrument. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a brush and you're going to wipe off all the dust that accumulated on the instrument while I had the strings on it in all these areas. Let me bring you into the light so you can see. But you can see all the dust there. You notice the headstock doesn't have any on it because I just wiped it off. But I'm gonna wipe all this off. Soft hog bristled hairbrush works perfect for this. This is maintenance on an instrument. Gotta do this monthly. It's about how long your guitar strings will last. It's about a month. People who want to know how long will my guitar strings last without changing them? About a month. So now you are officially ready for a fresh set. So let me put you over here in a better viewing position. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open package. All you need is the dikes. Just take it right here. Wait. I don't need the dikes. Because why? I have a pair of scissors with me. What? You want to use a pair of scissors because you can put these strings that came off of this instrument in the package that the new strings were in. So what you do, open the package. This is my favorite strings. They sound really good. But unfortunately there's a lot of waste, as you can tell. They have this weird smell. Fresh set of strings, baby. How you do it? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your old strings in here. And I have another set of strings you can carry along with you if you need to. So what you do is you open this package, 46 to 9 gauge. These are Revolve Custom. And you're going to undo it carefully because they kind of explode out like you just saw. And this is the bass string. So, and you're busy. I'll take this oiled up cloth right here. We'll wipe it on the fretboard just to give it some love. to kind of rub it pretty good. Get that oil in there. As you can tell, I don't know if you can see, but there's a green guitar back there. I did this too. It really helps it look nice. Because after all, you do like this kind of hobby after all, so you want to take care of it, make it look as professional as possible. This is how you do it. If you're paying attention, you rub it, put some elbow grease on it. Now this no longer needed. You want to do all this before you change the strings. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your low note string, you're going to feed it through the left hand side hole of your guitar like this. Now string throughout guitars are kind of annoying because it's hard to thread strings through there, especially used strings that you had to save. Oh yeah. It sucks, but it's worth it. So now that your string is on there, now what you're gonna do? You're gonna take your threaded end. You're gonna put it through the hole of this tuning machine. Make sure you might have to turn it a little bit with your hand. Make sure that the hole is lined up properly. And you're gonna put the string through the hole. You can kind of see it coming out. And you make sure that's tight. And now, a lot of people, what they did is just start tightening it up. Don't do that. What you do is to make sure that you have the proper measurements, because you want a decent amount of wraps on the string. You take your string right here, your new string, right over here by the second tuning machine, where the A string would be. You push it back that much. Then you crease it right here. Then you crimp the string right here where the tuning machine is at. And I do what I like to call a Z-bend. So now if you look at the string, you'll notice, see how my finger's like this? And it's kind of coming straight out at you. That's the way you want. Now, you can use your string winder, and you can tighten the string up. And with the string winder, it goes so much faster. I mean, doing this all by hand is great and all, and I did it for years. I got tired of it. So you want to invest in a $6 string winder. You want to make sure that the string is in the proper slot, and you'll notice first string has been changed. Well, now you want to take your wire clippers. See how far away this is? Let me show you exactly where to do it. You want to make sure that this string has a decent bit, but not too much, length. You want to make sure that you clip it right about, see how far away it is from the tuning machine? About right there. You got a little snippet. That's what you want. It gives you the ability that when you start stretching the strings, which I'll show you in a few minutes, you want to stretch the string right here, like this. Now with the low bass note, you can kind of get a little crazy with it, because it's a much thicker string and it takes a lot to break it. But you want to stretch that string. You want to pull it out of its area. You want to give it a good yank. Then, when you get to, you notice it's much looser sounding. You want to tune it up to the proper pitch, like this, with your hands. And there you go. That's how you change strings on a guitar. You're going to do that for all 6 strings. So, hopefully you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Justin out.